This is TBS Newswatch with Donna Fowler.
Attorney General William French Smith today pledged full cooperation between federal law enforcement agencies and their state and local counterparts in fighting crime. Smith told a New Orleans audience that state and local officials will be consulted before anti-crime measures are set at the federal level. Former President Jimmy Carter has formed a political action committee with the aim of raising money for Democratic candidates and causes such as human rights and Mideast peace. Carter insists the organization is not for his own political career, but some of the money will fund his 2 Georgia offices.
Now watch sports anytime on the 24-hour cable sports network, ESPN. This month, watch exciting top-ranked boxing, exclusive pro football from Canada, hard-hitting NHL hockey, action-packed college football featuring the best teams in the nation, and our comprehensive sports center. Sports news 5 times every day. Watch ESPN for sports anytime.
When we went on vacation, I hated leaving Buffy in the camper at the steakhouse. But all was forgiven when we brought her that steak doggy bag. Buffy went so crazy over it, I wanted to give her one every night. Now I do. A bag of Gaines Top Choice. It's got real beef. No leading dry food has beef. Top Choice is moist and chewy. She loves it, and she tells me. Top Choice dog food, like a doggy bag with real beef every night.
Oh, that soup must really hit the spot.
It does more than that. Hey, you seen the good news about soup, Sonny?
No.
Oh, it's in a lot of magazines and newspapers, huh? What the nutritionists are saying, how nutritious soup is. Look what it says in the Medical World News. Shows what I always knew. Soup is good food. Hey, you better run along and get some hot soup in you, Sonny. You're soaking wet.
Stir up the Campbell's. Soup is good food.
Welcome to the K-Mart Gift Gallery, where K-Mart proudly presents their stunning collection of fine ladies' fleece robes, on sale and in time for the holiday season. Beautiful robes of soft, cozy Celanese Arnell, only $13. Choose her style, a sensational snap, an attractive zipper, a warm wrap, in all her favorite colors. The selection is as tremendous as the price, just $13. But hurry, at these prices, they won't last long. On sale through Saturday at K-Mart, the Christmas saving place.
Newswatch is a production of Superstation WTBS, Atlanta.
Coming up next, the drama continues as the Superstation presents Part 2 of the American premiere of Robert Louis Stevenson's classic, Kidnapped, starring David McCallum. Then stay tuned following Kidnapped for the TBS Evening News from the Cable News Network. A non-contact sport? Not when the Hawks battle Bucks. See Bob Lanier and the Central Division champion Milwaukee Bucks as they collide with Danny Roundfield and the determined young Atlanta Hawks in hard-hitting NBA action. Friday night, 9:05 Eastern Time on Superstation WTBS. The following WTBS special program has been recommended by the National Education Association. Tonight, Superstation WTBS presents a television event for the entire family. Robert Louis Stevenson's classic tale of adventure, Kidnapped, brought to you by Kraft.
Whenever you want to serve your family good food and good food ideas, you can count on Kraft. All of our products come with a satisfaction guarantee or your money back from Kraft. And many packages have delicious recipes. Each one is tested and tasted in the Kraft kitchens, so you can be sure it'll be a success the first time you try it.
WTBS and Kraft are presenting Kidnapped in 3 parts. Here are some scenes from yesterday evening's episode number 1.
The literature of Christmas is full of stories about good things to eat. And here's a merry old English holiday dinner inspired by Charles Dickens and full of Kraft recipes that you'll be able to send for. We'll give you the address in a moment. Here's a salad that's a gift in itself, filled with chunks of salmon, decorative cucumber slices, plump cherry tomatoes, and, best of all, Kraft creamy cucumber dressing full of real sour cream, cucumber, and onion. Baked vegetables are easy to prepare for a big meal, and tonight these spinach squares get a touch of goodness from the smooth Velveeta that's added to the spinach and rice mixture. Your Tiny Tims will enjoy spinach this new way. For an attractive bread basket, try these Parmesan popovers. Of course, Kraft grated Parmesan is what you want to add for the extra pinch of cheese flavor. Baked, these popovers will add a festive Victorian touch at the dinner table. Dessert will bring out the holiday cheer even in a Scrooge. It's our decorative holiday trifle, full of light Kraft marshmallow cream, layered with cake, almonds, and a mischievous cherry fruit sauce. Complete the pleasures of a special day with this Old English delight. For the recipe, send your name and address now to Kraft Holiday Recipes, Box 1718A, Chicago, Illinois, 60690.
Of course, new Kraft Buttermilk Creamy Dressing starts with fresh buttermilk, but it's unlike any other for 3 big reasons. 1, a heaping teaspoon of fresh sour cream to make it creamy. 2, more sour cream. And 3, still more sour cream stirred into fresh buttermilk, because Kraft had to see how far creamy could go. New Kraft Buttermilk Creamy Dressings, also with chives or green pepper. For a new twist on taste, turn to Kraft.
It tastes cheesier. It's much easier.
We asked this group of grade school students which macaroni and cheese dinner they like best, Kraft or a no-name brand. Well, you heard them. Twice as many kids like the Kraft dinner. Why? They said it tasted cheesier than the no-name brand. And as moms know, a bargain isn't a bargain if kids don't like it.
So please, make some Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's much easier.
Hi, I'm Chef Steven, and this is my assistant, Corey. Get inside, Corey. We're brought to you today by Kraft. Good food ideas for kids, too. Our mom said we could cook if we were real careful. And today's recipe is marvelous munchable muffins, made with applesauce, raisins, and Kraft cheddar cheese.
This is the applesauce, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. This is the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what you put in it.
Flour.
Yeah, and that's raisins.
Yep.
And there's some raisins in there.
And here's how to put it all together.
Yep.
Measure flour like this, and squeeze Parkay margarine like this. Add the Kraft cheese, stir, and have Mom put them in the oven. By the time you've cleaned up, they're ready to serve.
Can I have one?
Kraft believes children can learn all sorts of good things in the kitchen. Teach your children to cook.
I'll have a Miracle Whip sandwich.
Gee, it's kind of late, mister.
Please?
Well, okay.
Can I have another? Make it a double.
It's getting pretty dark.
Oh, come on.
To make any sandwich irresistible, just add the zesty taste of Miracle Whip salad dressing, the bread spread from Kraft.
Well, maybe your mother can turn on the porch light.
I gotta do my homework, mister.
Where you going with the Miracle Whip? Don't put it away, please.
It's a miracle you're seeking, David.
You need no less. And James of the Glens, too.
If you've ever tried Kraft recipes, you already know how delicious and successful they can be. Now you can have a complete collection of the most popular Kraft recipes. They're in the Kraft Cookbook, and it can be yours just by sending $6.95 to Kraft Cookbook, Box 804, CTD, South Holland, Illinois, 60473. This washable vinyl binder has many of your all-time favorites, plus delicious and new Kraft ideas for preparing some of your family's favorite foods. All the recipes are easy to follow, and like many of the good food ideas you've enjoyed from Kraft, some have handy tips, like this easy way to make breadsticks. This prized Kraft cookbook is filled with good food ideas and color photos. For your copy, send $6.95 to Kraft Cookbook, Box 804 CTD, South Holland, Illinois, 60473. You'll find it has so many tempting and practical dishes, you'll be able to use it every day. The Kraft Cookbook. It'll be one of your real favorites. Order yours today. Send only check or money order for $6.95 with your name and address to Kraft Cookbook Offer, Box 804 CTD, South Holland, Illinois, 60473.
Butter.
No, Parkay.
Butter.
No, Parkay margarine.
Butter.
Light, smooth, creamy. Ah, butter.
Parkay.
Parkay margarine from Kraft. The flavor says
butter.
This is Cable News Network News Service with Kathleen Sullivan.
Good evening. A naval blockade of Nicaragua has not been ruled out tonight. That word leaking out of Washington as Secretary Haig prepares a major policy address for a meeting of the Organization of American States. What was billed as a peaceful demonstration got rough today in Warsaw, Poland. Riot police backed by Army troops stormed a firefighters' academy, firing tear gas and removing 300 striking cadets. A compromise has been worked out at the White House Conference on Aging, that following a showdown between the ageless Claude Pepper and the Social Security Committee. 'Tis the season to be jolly unless you're in New York, where a strike by private sanitation workers has left tons of garbage piled in the streets. And proving that life is always worth living, two boys suffering a rare aging disease spent the day together at Disneyland. And the White House Christmas tree arrived today, a Douglas fir donated by a Maryland couple. I'm Kathleen Sullivan.
You've been watching a news service from Cable News Network, the 24-hour news channel. If you don't have CNN, contact your cable operator.
The village of Dean.
A man could try there.
I will.
And now, Kraft proposes a toast to breakfast. Toast with Kraft cheese products.
Toast your breakfast, toast your breakfast. Toast with cheese is the most for breakfast.
Easy as adding wholesome Velveeta to raisin toast. Or bring the fresh morning taste of Philadelphia brand cream cheese to a toasty bagel. And how about a toasted waffle with zesty Cheese Whiz processed cheese spread?
Here's to breakfast, cheers to breakfast.
Give your toast a wholesome boost with Kraft Natural Cheddar, or add the rise and shine flavors of Kraft cheese spreads. Next time, top your English muffin with an egg and the glow of Kraft American Singles. Give yourself a robust Swiss toast for a morning warm-up that'll get you off and running. Whatever your toast, it can make a better breakfast with Kraft cheese products.
Just give your toast to Kraft for breakfast.
Now, America can spell breakfast.
K-R-A-F-T, Kraft.
Of course, new Kraft Buttermilk Creamy Dressing starts with fresh buttermilk, but it's unlike any other for three big reasons. 1, a heaping teaspoon of fresh sour cream to make it creamy. 2, more sour cream. And 3, still more sour cream stirred into fresh buttermilk, because Kraft had to see how far creamy could go. New Kraft Buttermilk Creamy Dressings, also with chives or green pepper. For a new twist on taste, turn to Kraft.
It tastes cheesier. It's much easier.
We asked this group of grade school students which macaroni and cheese dinner they like best, Kraft or a no-name brand. Well, you heard them. Twice as many kids liked the Kraft dinner. Why? They said it tasted cheesier than the no-name brand. And as moms know, a bargain isn't a bargain if kids don't like it.
So please, make some Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's more cheesier.
Mr. Salad Dice?
If Christmas is coming, then New Year's Eve can't be far behind. And Kraft wants to help you plan ahead for the Big Nights Buffet by preparing hearty appetizers that you can begin to make in the days ahead. These delicate puffs can be started in advance and served warm at the last minute. Shredded Casino brand natural Swiss cheese flavors these light shells that you can bake early and freeze. Then add more shredded Casino Swiss to the chicken salad filling. Put them together and be prepared to pass out the recipe, too. Next, Kraft Real Mayonnaise adds smoothness and a nice, rich flavor to a creamy mushroom filling for crepe cups. Put made-in-advance crepes into a muffin tin. Fill, then bake these lacy appetizer delights. For a new taste on ribs, combine snappy Kraft barbecue sauce with pineapple preserves and soy sauce. It's a delicious oriental flavor for ribs that your butcher can split for serving in nibble-sized pieces. Finally, when the clock strikes midnight, bring out these club sandwiches filled with chicken salad and topped with everyone's favorite Kraft American Singles. For the recipes to all these dishes, send your name and address to Kraft Holiday Recipes, Box 1718A, Chicago, Illinois, 60690. And ring in the new year with the spectacular good food and good food ideas from Kraft.
Dad, are you sure that Santa wants Miracle Whip sandwiches instead of milk and cookies?
Why, sure. Santa just loves the bread spread. Now, a bit more there and there. Good. Santa's gonna be so happy. Now, off to bed.
Night, Daddy.
Night.
The happiest holiday wishes from Miracle Whip salad dressing. The bread spread from Kraft.
Ho, ho, ho.
We hope you have enjoyed part 2 of Robert Louis Stevenson's Kidnapped. Here are some scenes from tomorrow night.